Thanks, Mindy. Appreciate that. All right, everyone, let's move along with the call. Let's go ahead and get the time over to the moment of the call that we've all been waiting for. Tina Sisla, one of our amazing diamonds out of Alabama. If you spent any time with Tina, her husband, Paul, you know that they're amazing people. And they honestly just want to do what Gary would do. They want to make sure that we are getting our products into every home. And so I'm super excited that she is on the call today. I've heard her speak before, and she is amazing. So I can't wait to hear from her again. I will go ahead and turn the time over to Tina. Tina, the time is yours.
Hey guys. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, so I want to start off by sharing with you this quote from Richard Paul Evans. I have grown to love this quote, and I use it almost every single day. So here we go. The sin of the desert is knowing where the water is and not sharing it. I'm going to repeat that. The sin of the desert is knowing where the water is and not sharing it. Now, I believe that Gary Young lived by a quote like this. The same God that gave Gary life and a story and the skills to create these amazing products has also given you a story to tell. Now, before Young Living, I was a professional manicurist and a salon owner. My story started with chronic pain and inflammation and a diagnosis of autoimmune. My body had begun to fight itself because of the overexposure of toxins both at work and in my home, overuse of antibiotics, and the standard American diet that we used to eat. I'm thankful for that wake-up call that I now refer to as my story. I spent nearly 30 years polishing nails, and now I'm polishing my life, and I'm teaching other people how to do the same in theirs. I love Young Living, and I'm thankful Leon asked me to speak to you today. He asked me to share with you what I'm most passionate about right now, and the timing could not have been more perfect. What I'm most passionate about right now is sharing where the water is. People are in a desert. Our loved ones are in a desert and they have no water. We can help them by what we have at Young Living. Now, there's an enemy of this world that doesn't want people to find the water in the desert. He will try and stop you, just like he tried to stop Gary. Let me ask you if any of these excuses sound familiar. I can't sell anything. No one wants what I have. No one comes to my classes. I can't lead people. I'm not worthy. I can't be successful. I can't even maintain my rank. Let me tell you something. Those are all lies. And you have to realize that you've come in agreement with those lies, and you have to turn from those, meditate on the truth of who God says you are. Young Living is all about us telling our story. When we take the story of our life and we realize we have purpose, and then we add a little bit of training, we are unstoppable. One of the best things about Young Living is that we have over 600 products. One of the worst things about Young Living is that we have over 600 products. We literally have products for every man, woman, boy, and girl. No one is left out of the market for Young Living's healthy lifestyle products. I don't know about you, but that can all be sometimes overwhelming, thinking that we have to know all the things to help all the people. And the problem with that is when you try to sell to everyone, you end up selling to no one. So let me share with you a few training tips that will help you find exactly the type of customer that's already waiting to hear your message. You need to know who your target audience is, and your audience is not the same as mine. Your business has its own personality. My business has its own personality. And while we all partner with Young Living in the core principles of wellness, purpose, and abundance, we are each independent distributors, unique in our own personality and our calling. Let me tell you a quick story. A little while back, we launched the Seedlings line. And as you know, that's an amazing product line that we have for babies. When we launched this line, I was thinking, wow, I'm so excited we have these healthy baby products, but I don't have a baby. I'm an empty nester. So I'm way past having a baby in this house. I was thinking, how in the world will I be able to reach the audience of customers who need these baby products in their life? I even became envious of the young moms rocking their Instagram with gorgeous photos of the seedlings products and their beautiful babies. I guess I can't be successful with Young Living because I don't have a baby. And you know what? One day it hit me. It was as if God was saying, girl, you do you. You are a 50-year-old empty nester and you're rocking your health with your Young Living products. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Are you trying to be someone you're not? Let me free you from this cycle of disappointment. For the last 6 months, I've been working with a business coach, and I highly recommend you finding a coach to help you be the best version of you. And one of the first exercises that she helped me to work through is identifying who my ideal customer truly is. Who is my customer? Who is my client? Sometimes you hear them called an avatar. It's not the same as yours. You can't be everything to everyone. So focus on those buyers who need what you provide. Think about it like this. We're in the relationship business, and the law of attraction means like attracts like. The cool thing about this concept is it will actually make it easier for you to develop your Young Living business. You and I, we get to choose who it is that we want to attract. When we think of who we want to attract, we need to be very, very specific. So a good exercise for you is to close your eyes and think about your ideal customer. Spend about 10 minutes really thinking about her entire day from start to finish. Then open your eyes and write down everything you can about this person. Describe her on paper and don't leave anything out. Ask yourself questions like, who is she? How old is she? Living? What is her income level? Is she married, divorced? Does she have grandchildren, children? What decisions does she have to make at home, in her office, or with her family? What is a fear she has? What are her dreams? What are her desires? What is on her mind? You need to get into her head. What hobbies does she have? Where does she spend her free time? What are her values? What are the problems she's facing? What results is she looking for? What's standing in the way of her goals? What keeps her up at night? Where is she currently shopping? How does she make her buying decisions? You see, I am getting very, very specific on this customer. For my ideal customer, I've written down a sheet of paper I keep on my desk all the time. I even cut out a picture of her in a magazine. This is something that is what my customer looks like. So I want to share with you what I have for my customer and listen to how specific I get about my customer. My customer had children later in life because she was building a business or chasing a career. She's older, successful, and is concerned about staying healthy without the use of medications. She's married to the love of her life, but he's not her first marriage. Her children are grown and living their best life out of her nest. She doesn't have time to cut through all the ads online, and she almost never watches TV. She wants to make healthy choices, but she's not sure who to trust. Her doctor isn't always up on the latest nutrition and wellness choices, so she resorts to Google and YouTube for research, and she listens to Audible and podcasts while driving to and from her office. She has a blended family with aging parents and step-parents. She's adventurous, creative, and she loves to travel. Her hormones have changed and menopause has arrived. She eats fairly healthy, but she loves a good cheeseburger. She's concerned about skincare for aging skin, but she says no to things like Botox. She has money to spend and manages it well. She has a smartphone and she uses it for professional use and social life. She enjoys looking pretty and fashionable, but she doesn't like to shop. Her top 3 challenges of my customer is that she needs energy, good sleep, and emotional balance. And the top 3 product lines that I focus on for this customer are supplements, art skincare, and our oils. Now, I focus on solutions for this customer, for her problems and her frustrations. I update that list every time I learn something new about my customer. Maybe grandchildren have arrived and I can then share seedlings with her. I understand the language and I speak on her level, and I use keywords that I know she's already researching. So I also have a sheet of keywords that I know that she's looking at on her Google and YouTube searches. Here's a list of some of the keywords that I focus on using in my marketing: empty nest, aging parents, grandchildren, menopause, hormones, energy, aging and sagging skin, autoimmune, exercise, bone health, dental health, vision, emotions, faith, ministry, fun. And because she doesn't like to have a lot of medications, I use words like alternative, holistic, organic, natural, and wellness. So from what I've told you about my ideal customer, she isn't on social media. So why would I spend my entire income producing hours making posts on Facebook and Instagram? I most likely won't find her there. I have to be creative and put out valuable content where I know where my customer's hanging out. Recently, I launched a podcast called Polishing My Life. It's where I give out valuable content that speaks to my ideal customer. Does that mean that you need to launch a podcast? I don't know. Only you know where your customer's hanging out. Maybe yours is on social media. Maybe you offer in-person classes at your local library or garden club, a coffee shop, a neighborhood clubhouse, a kids' indoor play place, your church. Wherever your ideal customer is hanging out is where you need to go. I had to stop sitting behind this computer and posting these cookie cutter graphics and the verbiage that everyone else is posting while expecting that my ideal customer was just going to show up and purchase a kit. She's just not there. I create valuable content and I share it through in-person classes, on my podcast, sometimes a social media post or a story, but I write it for this woman. And when I cast a net for her, I sometimes catch outliers. The key here is that I'm focused on the needs of this one person, and I will add value to her life with my products. Definitely not all 600 of them, just the ones that matter to her. Most likely your ideal customer will be someone like you, and that's not an accident. God created you with a purpose, and he's already equipped you with what you need to help those he will bring to you. You're already using Young Living products in your own life, and you've had results. You have stories to tell, and the main person listening and benefiting from your story is this ideal customer. Share your stories, the good, the bad, the ugly. She will not feel sold to. She will feel that you've added value to her life. You've helped her save time and money by showing her smart buying decisions. Now, we could spend another hour talking about how to tell your story, and I won't go too far into that subject. You can find a great storytelling coach to help you perfect your story. Just know how valuable the results are that you're getting in your own life, and please don't keep those to yourself. When you're confident in who you are and your products because you've used them and you've gotten results, your confidence will show through everything you share. When you have this confidence, people will feel it when you walk into the room, when you post on Facebook or Instagram, when you get on a Facebook Live or record a video for YouTube, when you teach a class or speak on a podcast. Your stories will carry so much more weight because you've already experienced the outcome that she is waiting for. Now, I know this is taking so much pressure off of some of you because you've been thinking you have to know all 600 plus products that Young Living has in order to be successful, and that couldn't be further from the truth. I've heard Gary say on more than one occasion, you can build an entire Young Living business off just 2 products in the product guide. Just teach people how to use those 2 things. I go back to the quote I shared with you earlier. The sin of the desert is knowing where the water is and not sharing it. When you walk through this exercise and identify who your ideal customer is, and you use the products that create your own stories to share, then you go and you tell those stories. You are sharing where the water is. Lead them to the water and help them take a drink. Gary lived his life demonstrating what this looks like for us. And as a person striving to be healthy, I have an obligation to share the good news with the world, one ideal customer at a time. I hope this has been of value to you and your teams. It would honor me so much to have you find my podcast on iTunes or Stitcher Radio. It's called Polishing My Life. You can subscribe, download, and leave me a review. I have an entire series launching just this month on toxins related to breast health. You can find me on my blog, polishingmylife.com, my Facebook page, and on my Instagram, all by the same name. And you can hit that follow button on Facebook and follow me personally. I look forward to seeing all of you at a future Young Living event soon. Take care, my friends. I'm going to turn this back over to you, Leon. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Tina. I really appreciate the call today. Great information. So thank you again, Tina. Some of the things that you shared that I really did, that I enjoyed, was basically knowing your customers, knowing where they hang out, but it was sharing your stories. I think it's so important that we share our story, tell the good, the bad, tell the ugly, but share your stories and let people know how genuine and real you really are, and then also, share your results. Like, so important to share our results. So, and let people know all the good things that have happened to you since you've found Young Living and since Young Living's come into your life. So thank you, Tina. I really appreciate you being on the call today, and we all do. Thank you, everyone, for joining the call today. Let's close out with kind of giving the answers to the giveaway questions. Those answers are, first question was, what is the first key ingredient in Seedlings Calm? And the answer for that, for an aroma stuffed bear collection, is lavender. So the answer to the first question was lavender. Okay. Next question for a Thieves Home Cleaning Kit is, how many ounces is in the amber spray bottle included in that kit? How many ounces are in that spray bottle? And it is 16 ounces. Okay. And if you don't have the Thieves Home Cleaning Kit, it is amazing. So make sure you check that out if you don't have it, and hope you'll win it right now. Okay. Also, all right, the next question is, what are the 4 lip balms included in the You'll Love Your Lip Balm collection set? They are cinnamon, lavender, grapefruit, vanilla, and vanilla mint. And that is for You'll Love Your Lips lip balm set. So that's the prize for that. So, all right, guys, thank you all for being on the call this week. Keep killing it and level up and double up. You guys are absolutely, just like I said before, just killing. I didn't have time to read everybody's name because there's so many people on there, but congratulations on that. Those of you that have worked hard and almost to rank up, we're cheering you on here. We want to hear about that as well. Make sure you go and follow this page, this Young Living Leadership Development page. We're streaming from there. I know we're streaming to several other pages as well, but this page is going to be the page that we do like our senior star, executive calls, all of our leadership development. It's all going to be coming from this page. So make sure you hop on this page as we make announcements for different calls that we have coming up, like our executive momentum calls and the things that Mindy's was sharing with you guys. A lot of that's going to be on this page. So make sure you go and like this page. We're actually going to be doing some fun giveaways from this page as well. So make sure you hop on this page. Make sure you like this Young Living Leadership Development page as well. All right, guys, thanks so much for being on the call. We will see you same time, same place next week. Take care.